job would you say is a dangerous job in America?
Construction work.
Construction worker.
Lifeguard.
Being an astronaut.
Astronaut. Oh yeah.
Someone in the military.
Someone in the military. That's a dangerous job.
Right,
yeah.
right.
How about a worker in an abortion clinic?
I think that would be very dangerous nowadays as well.
Yeah. Because you see the military on the other side,
right.
The right to life side.
Right.
I think they've won the war.
Yes, maybe so.
Yeah, unfortunately so. But you know what happens when you win a war?
Yes.
You get a parade.
Yes. Are we going to do a parade?
The war is over! Abortion virtually unobtainable in USA! Terrorists celebrate! The war over abortion is over! The right to life anti-abortion forces have won! Now, in 86% of the counties across America, a woman cannot exercise her constitutional right to an abortion! Though the Supreme Court ruling known as Roe versus Wade is still officially on the law books, in city after city, abortion clinics, hospitals, and doctors have raised the white flag and closed their doors, saying bye-bye abortion forever! Yes, it's a resounding victory for the anti-abortion forces, and it comes remarkably during a pro-abortion rights administration. War strategists for years to come will study how such a small army was able to defeat the vast majority of Americans, nearly 70%, who were pro-choice. When the Supreme Court declared abortion legal in 1973, it was a call to mobilization for these brave fetus freedom fighters.
We have a simple position. A fetus is a life. When you take a fetus's life, it's homicide. That's simple.
And for nearly 30 years, they waged a war few thought possible to win.
Stop! We think of it as love for the mother, the baby, and the father, and the family.
Unlike other, less successful terrorist activities, like the World Trade Center or Oklahoma City bombings, these savvy fighters were able to elude the police, escape detection, and live to fight another day. And fight they did. Clinic bombings, arson, and murder were the tools of this nimble army. They held fast to their tightly held beliefs, even when the Supreme Court, with its Reagan and Bush appointees in concurrence, continued to uphold Roe versus Wade in every court decision. Adversity just made them fight harder. They formed brigades.
I was there for Roe v. Wade. I was there for the founding of the National Right to Life Committee.
They rallied their troops. They declared that God was on their side.
The most encouraging thing is that we believe we're on God's side.
And after intense debate on what weapons their troops should deploy,
I think there certainly is a difference of opinion about how to solve these problems, whether we're going to do it by killing people, whether we're going to do it with love.
The choice was obvious.
Abortionists are murderers. Murderers should be executed.
Then, in battle after battle, the anti-abortionists used superior firepower to outflank their opponents, who foolishly thought that the law would protect them.
Oh, it's terrorism, and it's very well thought out. And unfortunately, it was very effective.
First came the ground war, where hand-to-hand combat was waged without mercy. Clinics were bombed.
Hell was that? Hey, Patrol, we just had another explosion down here at the center.
So you don't have a clinic now?
No, my clinic is now closed. We were firebombed. Then after we rebuilt, then we were chemically bombed.
Doctors were assassinated.
You got a bulletproof vest on, man. We're gonna come get you.
I think Dr. Slepian was assassinated while standing in his own kitchen. That was a clear reminder to everybody that the anti-abortion movement is a violent fascist movement.
The abortionists that have been murdered You'd think there were hundreds of thousands of them. I think there might have been, what, 3 or 4, or no more than 5.
Intimidation has a name, and that name is pro-life. Now, 90% of the country's OBGYNs refuse to perform abortions. In many parts of the country, women seeking abortions must now travel hundreds of miles in search of a doctor.
Pro-life is on the move. This is a war to the end, and we are going to win.
Put a fork in it, America. Abortion's done. To formalize the end of hostilities, pro-abortion rights ambassador Michael Moore recently visited the victors' headquarters to offer terms of surrender.
Go and tell your generals to come out. We surrender. We'll sign the terms of surrender. Congratulations on winning the war. You won the abortion war. We lost. I'm pro-choice. You're pro-life. We lost. We surrender. To you.
Oh, you're going to be in jail for 100 years if you surrender to me.
Oh, no, please. We want amnesty. No, you've already won. Let me shake your hand. You obviously were doing the right... Whoops. Is there anybody that we could ask to come out and talk to us outside?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll pass along your request, and if you want to wait outside,
okay.
I'll let them know you're here.
Hail the victors. Hail the victors.
These former foes put aside their differences in the interest of peace.
Sorry,
There's peace.
There is peace.
In surrender.
Yes. Yes.
I know I'm a married woman, but in surrender is where I get my greatest experience of love.
There you go. There you go. Thank you very much, sir, for doing this. We surrender to you. We salute you. We present you with a medal. Wear it proudly. In utero veritam, there is truth in our children. Congratulations.
With the treaty signed by a pen of peace, it's time to hail the conquerors. And what better way to celebrate the end of a long and bitter war than with a victory parade down the Canyon of Heroes. Happy spectators, let the ticker tape fly for the brave men who bombed clinics and killed doctors, all in the name of life. Look, there's pro-life hero John Salvi, who shot up an abortion clinic in Massachusetts. Way to go, John! And let's not forget the rubble of abortion clinics, all ready to be recycled into the orphanages of the future.
It's my first parade in New York City.
Canyon of Heroes is what they call this.
That's great. I'll always remember it.
Ho-ho! There go those pesky sperm! From now on, when those little buggers get in there, it's right on to the expected mother's float. Yes, these women are pregnant, and they're staying that way.
There's nothing lovelier than a poverty-stricken woman in the full bloom of pregnancy, is there?
No, that's a beautiful sight, yes.
It sure is. Look at her. Huh? All three of them, huh?
We got here very early.
Wow. What do you think of the parade here, huh?
It's a little scary to me.
Yeah. I think the message of this parade is quite clear, right?
Yeah.
If you don't like the law, just blow something up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't sweep up that ticker tape just yet, America. Despite the surrender, pockets of pro-abortion resistance remain, even in the United States Congress.
Terrorism has won out in this country.
Well, when you say it's won out, see, here I just disagree with you.
Because the doctors won't do it. You say we can protect
many
the doctors.
But
how many police are we going to need to protect all the doctors?
As many as it takes.
But don't worry, abortion-free America. As long as there are bombs and guns, there'll always be heroes like these, ready to use them to get their way. And really, isn't that what this country's all about?